A Tennessee woman previously on death row wants her upcoming parole hearing canceled.
Judith Ann Neely is serving a life sentence in Alabama for the 1982 kidnapping and murder of 13-year-old Lisa Ann Milliken. Our Cameron Taylor spoke with both sides about what this means. Cameron?
Well, David, it means Neely is giving up her chance to be considered for parole right now. A letter from her attorney says she wants to keep her right to request a hearing in the future. Family members of Lisa Ann Milliken tell us it's somewhat of a relief, but no, they'll have to go through this process again.
Executed, but she wasn't, so let her have her hearing, but she needs to go ahead and go through with it. That way she can have a decision and we can get a little bit of closure, if we ever get closure.
It's hard for Judy Milliken Bradley to talk about Judith Neely. For most of Bradley's life, Neely has been behind bars.
She was worried about my family, my mom and them's feelings all this time. Why even do it?
In 1982, then 18-year-old Judith Neely and her husband Alvin kidnapped 13-year-old Lisa Ann Milliken from a Rome, Georgia shopping center. She was sexually assaulted, injected with Drano, and shot in the head before her body was dumped in a Little River Canyon near Fort Payne, Alabama. Now, Neely is asking the Alabama Board of Pardons and Parole to cancel her hearing that was supposed to be in 3 weeks, citing concerns about her victim's family.
Frankly, she was concerned about the trauma that they would encounter going through this hearing and wanted to spare them from that. She also knew, and I think to be realistic, she understood that she was not going to be paroled.
In a statement to the board, she wrote, quote, "Although I am grateful for the opportunity to demonstrate how much God has changed my heart and life over the past 36 years, I know that now is not the right time." Former Tennessee Parole Board member Yusuf Hakeem calls the move rare, since most prisoners up for parole want the chance to be heard.
How they've improved, how they want to get out, what they can do once they get out, those type of things. And so for a person to put it off, sometimes that says that maybe they feel they haven't served enough time.
At one time, Neely fought for the right to be eligible for parole. You think you'll ever forgive her?
No, I know I won't go to heaven because of it. Because that's one thing I can never do. She took my sister. I never got to know her.
Now, it's unclear when Neely will go before a parole board. Her attorney tells me she could request another hearing as soon as a year from now. Live in studio, Cameron Taylor, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Cameron. Even if Neely is granted parole in Alabama, she would be a long way from freedom. She would have been taken to a prison in Georgia because she was convicted of kidnapping in that state and was sentenced to life for kidnapping Janice Chapman, who was killed just days after the death of Lisa Ann Milliken. We'll keep a close eye on this story for you. You can catch up on what's been happening inside the WRCB app.